Hello. Hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Esther. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing good. It's Thursday and Frankie's here, my friend Frankie. I'm about to do her hair. She's my client for today. So she's on a work call, and I'm gonna make some chicken salad for us for lunch. And then do her hair. And then do other bits for work to prep for tomorrow. And that will be my day. I'm feeling like better today, this afternoon I should say, because I got up this morning, I had to get on the phone to HMRC, which I don't think anybody finds fun, but I have to do my taxes now. This is my first year ever doing taxes on my own. This is the one thing I would say that I miss about working for somebody else, like working at a company, you know what I mean, being employed. Yeah, I like the fact that the taxes are just done for you. Like having to do my own taxes, contact an accountant and then contact HMRC. Apparently my details are not updated. And the HMRC office, I think, is so fragmented. They need to consolidate their offices and departments a lot more so that when, information is available in one department and just transfers across the board, So I'm having to contact them hey, I can't verify my details because, your government app thing is not working. It's so technical and I'm spending all this time on the phone and I'm just but anyways, I've sorted it out now. I think I had to send physical letters to HMRC saying, hey, can you please update my address? So silly, because why can't you do that over the phone? And I also have a voice ID on the phone. So I'm just if you're telling me that the voice ID is the safest way for me to confirm my identity, why isn't that safe enough for me to then use that to update my address? They're no, you have to write us a letter asking us to update your address. So that was my morning, but I sorted it out and I'm done waffling. Enough of that. It frustrated me a little bit, but I'm back on track. I went to the gym, I did my workouts. Pat on the back, good job to me. And then what else do I have to tell you about that's going on in my life? Nothing much. I literally feel like my life is just gym, home, work. And I'm trying to change it. I'm trying to go on holiday for the 1st of March. I wanted to go to Porto, but this is another aspect of my life that is just so I'm Nigerian. I was born in Nigeria and I moved over to the UK. So that means I am a Nigerian citizen and then a UK resident, not British, UK resident. And so what that means is when I have to travel to places, because I possess a Nigerian passport, that's my citizenship, I have to get visas. And literally anybody who has to do visas, go through immigration, knows. Yeah, it is not fun. it's that's how I describe it. So I'm going to try to sort that out at some point. Hopefully I can give you a good update in this vlog and I can piss off somewhere else, because I do think I need a change in scenery. But I'm going to shut up now and I'm going to go ahead and make that chicken salad so that me and Frankie can eat lunch and I can show you what that looks like. I need to learn how to slick my edges back properly, but this will have to do for now. All right, I will check in with you soon. Oh, so excited. See you later. I'm joking. Bye. Hi. Hello. It is Sunday. I just got back in from coffee. I went to see Craig, who is my previous partner. I think that's the best way. That's how I'm going to describe it. I don't want to use the word ex, my previous partner. And just to catch up with the coffee, see how he's doing, check in. Because, yeah, it ended amicably and we have a good relationship. So it's just so interesting having to like navigate new dynamic of like meeting up, catching up. We always have a great time. That was never the issue. And then just saying bye and like going to different homes, it's interesting. It's definitely going to take a lot of getting used to, but it's nice to see him. And we had a lovely coffee, which was nice catch up. And I also had to give him his Christmas present, which I'm glad that's done now. But yeah, I've got myself a peppermint tea. I filmed this earlier. I'm wearing makeup because I filmed this get ready with me earlier for a video on YouTube, so that was nice. And what else do I want to tell you? Oh yeah, I got this jumper. I went out last night to like get some jeans for myself. I'll lower this down a little bit. And I got, stand up. You can see my knickers. I'm wearing matching blue knickers today, like underwear. I'm like business up top and party at the bottom, but I got this lovely blue cardigan yesterday from Nobody's Child. I went into Oxford Circus hoping to get some jeans and was unsuccessful in that, and so I stumbled across this. It's 100% cotton. It was on sale and I really love it, and I love that it's yellow. I like that it's colour and it goes really nicely with my blue bra. And so yeah, I like that. I feel colourful this Sunday. If I didn't mention already, which I think I did, it's Sunday. So I'm having my chill Sunday time currently, which is really nice. Just sat on my bathroom floor, my bedroom floor with a peppermint tea. And I just thought I'd catch up and vlog. Because I've been in a bit of a funk recently. And last night I got on the phone to my mum to have a conversation with her, and we just ended up having this huge argument that it's been really tough with her lately. Thing is, my mum is she's a lovely person. She's really kind, but she's also a very anxious person. And most people, when you interact with her, they're just like, oh, your mum's really great, like super kind, super lovely, all that stuff. However, because of her anxieties, like because she's so anxious, it spills over to her children mostly. And I have a little sister. She is 10 years younger than me, so she's 21. And I get so frustrated at times when I see her repeating the same things that she did with me with my sister, and it just sends me over the edge. And because, like going back to her anxiety, there is this there's a conditioning that happens when she's like raising you. Like as she was raising us, she kind of conditioned us to be very anxious people because the anxiety just spills over into us. And so my sister and I are also very anxious people. And, it's taken me such a long time to recognize, number one, and also try to unlearn that conditioning. For example, one of the ways that this kind of manifested or like shows up is that for the longest time, I just always felt like I could not do well without my mother's input. Like I could not do things right, or I wouldn't be okay in life if I didn't do things the way that my mother had specified. And that's simply because like my mum because she's very anxious, and most of it, she's not trying to be malicious, and I know this. She has great love for like her children, and I know this, but because she's so fearful and her anxieties take over and just spiral, she gets really manipulative in how she tells you to go about your life, because she thinks that's the safest way for you. And yes, she's trying to protect you, but she says really manipulative things that then gets into your head and then makes you doubt yourself and doubt what your capabilities are, what the things that you want to do are. And so most times, like, I was talking to my sister recently about this, what ends up happening is that we then just don't do the things we want to do, or pursue the things that feel like align with us. And for me, that also happened. Like, I just didn't really pursue the things that I really wanted, because I just felt like I had to do things the way that my mom had specified. And it's only until I get into like age like 30 or something, I'm just like, actually, hang on. I think in my late 20s and my early 30s, and so I was just like, hey, I need to just do things in a way that aligns with me and stop going along with the things that she recommends just because it feels safer. There was this feeling I have to like unlearn of, like, it's safer when you do things the mum way, because it comes with so much manipulation how she goes about things. And again, it's not like I'm sitting here thinking that, oh, she's just so mean. No, I know it comes from anxiety, and I know that it's her trying to protect us, because she is essentially just had to be, she's been the only one so far, and she's trying to make sure that we have a good life. But it doesn't work out, and it just puts a lot of fear and doubt and anxiety inside of me and my sister. And so yesterday I had this huge blow up. I just kind of blow up on her sometimes, because it just doesn't stop, and when you're doing the work to try to unlearn and actually find out how you want to do things, it can be very tricky having a conversation with a person that just has the capacity to take you back to age 5 and just put you back in that space where you lose all self-confidence and you doubt yourself so much. Self-doubt it's a big thing for me. I doubt myself so much, and I don't have the most confidence in my own abilities. And I think it's because, it's just not the way that I was conditioned growing up. So yeah, I had this huge blowout with my mum. I went to bed really late, and I went to see Craig this morning and just had that conversation with him, which was really nice, because he obviously understands the history between me and my mum and is able to just always just like be comforting. So it was good timing that I was seeing him today, because I was just like, lady, I just turn into this person I become when we have these conversations. And it's not a person that, I'm not like that with anybody else. Like, I'm not, I forget about my tea, hold on. Yeah, like I'm not that with anybody else. I'm not my best self with my mum. Like, there's a side of me, there's this person that I don't even like being, but just comes out every time I'm like in these conversations with her. So I think probably we're going to take a bit of space for now. And then, it's so tricky. It's so tricky. Yeah, because I guess all the anxieties, I just don't want to keep feeling that way. And unfortunately, she does set me back a bit. But I'll just have to find ways of engaging with that, because also I realized that it's quite tricky for my sister. Like, we both have different dynamics with my mum. And over Christmas, something I realized was that when my mum had pissed my sister off, like at some point, she pissed me off at some point, that's fine. And then she just apologizes, and she repeats the same mistakes over and over again, but she does apologize occasionally. And then so like at this time at Christmas, she had apologized, and Bex, my sister, was so happy to just like have the three of us being okay. And in that moment, I realized that this is something that my sister values. She values, because we're a very small family of just me, my mum and my sister. she values when we're close and when we're happy and when we are good. But unfortunately, like the tensions between me and my mum, so much has gone down that it's just like, it's hard to like maintain that. But then, you know, seeing my sister really values that, I really do want to try. But it's just so hard when that other person just keeps poking at wounds that you're trying to just heal from, you know? So it's tough, but the yellow jumper is helping. It's helping. The yellow jumper, the tea, you know? Hi, Bex.
Hi, sis.
Oh, do you love me?
You're so cringy, bro. You're actually so cringy. It's the first time I'm telling you to. You're so cringy. It's actually so bad.
Wow.
I'm thinking maybe we should actually take it all out.
I feel incredibly used, just so you know.
I'm not using you, but like...
You are.
No, I'm not. Never that. Never that. No. I'm not using you. Come on, let's do my hair, please.
Shut up.
You have 30 minutes left.
Yeah, hi. So I'm going out with Denny for Valentine's Day. I think I mentioned that earlier. And initially I went out today and I picked up these shorts from Reformation. And I initially was gonna wear it with this top, but it just wasn't working. I wish the outfit wasn't black. When I went out to Reformation today, I wanted to get some red shorts to go with my burgundy jumper, so then, you know, have it all like red for Valentine's, but I couldn't find, they didn't have it in stock basically. And so the only thing I've got that's red is my nails. Okay, so I think you can see better here. This is what my outfit looks like. Ignore the messy flat. I need to tidy up when I get back tomorrow, but not tomorrow, tonight. I'm not going anywhere tonight. But yeah, to add some color, I've gone with a red bag. And yeah, I like the off-shoulder detail. I think it looks good. Yay? No? I like the shoes too. That's better. You look stunning. Light's moody, just like you like.
So this is, well, don't put it on your
So here is the memo for the summer. Nothing is bigger than the program.
tweezing, I'm tired. So I need to do that this summer. It's happening.
For record purposes, this is going on my YouTube. But I'm gonna make some gym conquests.
It's going on your YouTube. I wonder if the conquest will watch your YouTube.
Hi. Hello. It is now, I don't know, it's Sunday today, but like I don't remember the last day I vlogged. My intention was to make this a weekly vlog, like a week vlog, but it's gonna end up being, I think, like for February, like a February vlog recap. But yeah, I put my extensions back. Just my bra. I put my extensions back in. You can't really see the colour, but I've coloured it. And I've gone for a side part this time. Because I actually feel like I suit a side part better, but the middle part is easier for me to install on myself. So I just do middle part most of the times, but I quite like it. Today I spent some time with Dinny and Frankie. Dinny and I met up earlier. We went to a fill a bag book sale, and I picked up some books. I picked up Michelle Obama's book, Barack Obama's book, Half of the Yellow Sun by Chimamanda, and so we did that, and then we went to see. I keep moving the camera around, but we went to see My Father's Shadow, which was fantastic. I thought it was great. My friends and I thought it was great, but we're also conscious of the fact that to people who aren't Nigerian, or people who aren't part of the Nigerian, people who aren't Nigerian or part of the diaspora, like Nigerian diaspora, I wonder if they will connect to it as much as we did and find it as fantastic as we did. We thought it was absolutely exceptional. It's the best thing I've seen all year. And by all year, I don't mean 2026. I mean from last year also. It's the best thing I've seen since Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was the last movie that really had an impact on me emotionally. And the reason is this. So there's similarities in my experience of them. I've been having a very heavy time lately. A very, very heavy time. And on Friday, I received the news that my mum's brother, my uncle, who technically is my cousin, but because he's older than me, he's my uncle, has passed away in Nigeria. So I'm going to go to Manchester tomorrow to see my mum. And that brought up feelings for me. Feelings that, I'm going to go into in a minute. But I think the similarity with also when I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once was that I watched that movie at a time when my dad had just passed away. And I'd gone to Manchester to see my mum. And we had this huge argument again. And at the time, before I had done some digging and understanding myself, the thing was that my father was I tilted camera. My father was the obvious bad parent. And then I think in his passing away, there became this awareness with the unresolved emotions I had towards my mother. And that created lots of friction. And so when I watched the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once in the cinema, it really hit home. It resonated so much because, there was just so much that it helped me to come to terms with and resolve, or realize that's what I wanted to express. And similar to this movie, My Father's Shadow, it's first of all, it's brilliantly, it's well executed. If you're Nigerian or not, I think you can agree with me on that. I think it's just so well executed. It's just fantastic. Cinematography is amazing, in my opinion. And then, because my uncle was just passed away, I think what I realized, and I was having this conversation in the cab on the way to the cinema with my friend Dinny, was that every time someone from back home passes away, I think it's a reminder of everything I've been running away from. That's a better way to express it. And watching the movie My Father's Shadow, there was so much about it that I remember of my childhood. For example, there was the scene where soldiers are banging on the car and the kids are scared in the car, and I have that exact memory in my head of my parents driving a car and being stopped by some form of officer, and you just never really know where it's going to go because the whole thing just feels eerie and unsafe. And just the level of chaos that exists in that environment if you do not have the resources available to you. And so something I realized, and I was explaining to my friends, was that the thing about when I left Nigeria as a child was that I was in that stage in life where I was coming into my formative years. And so I'm a lot more aware and a lot more conscious. And I would not have been able to articulate to you that I was exhausted and I could feel the stress. But that's definitely what I felt. Now that I'm an adult and I look back, I understand that as a 12-year-old child leaving and coming to England, I felt I was ready to leave because I was exhausted of the chaos around me. I think watching the movie just helped me to remember everything that I've been running away from, and including the people like my uncle, who was one of the safest people I had around me growing up. It was him and my other auntie called Auntie Lanre. And they were the two people that I would say I truly felt like a child around. And they felt safe to me. But because I was running away from the chaos of my past, of my childhood, I distanced myself from them. Even though there were people who were safe to me, good or bad, I think I just shut down everything that was part of my childhood. And now that I'm growing up and in this space where I'm coming to, I have to reconcile with the past. It's something that I'm now like, oh, maybe I should get in contact with people from back home, like my other auntie, Auntie Lanre, because I don't need to run away from her. But yeah, it was just a great movie. And it really resonated with me. But it is also just great cinema. It's really, really good. But yeah, life has been heavy. It's been heavy lately. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to, just push through. I was just on the phone to my friend. And I was just explaining to her, I know in myself that I just feel exhausted. I think that's the heaviness that's been on my soul. I feel very exhausted of how much we just have to survive and how much I have to survive, and I feel like I've been surviving my whole existence. So it's been a heavy time. I'm going to now go and wash my face and get in bed and get some sleep. Hopefully get into Pilates for 7 a.m. tomorrow so that I can then go and catch my train for 11 a.m. to Manchester and see my mum briefly. Life is interesting.
Terminal 4.
Oh my God. I know.
Hi. Apologies about the crappy lighting, and I look a mess. Wow. Let me try to fix this. I don't think that did anything, but yeah, apologies about the crappy lighting and you're looking a mess. It is 2 a.m. on the last day, well, now it's March, but last day of February. So I thought I'd round up this vlog here. It's 2 a.m. because I was so tired today. because I went to bed late last night. So I thought the smart thing to do is to clean really late tonight and then go to bed late again and then wake up tired again tomorrow. That's how my brain works. No, I tend to put off things and then I have to do them like later than I want to. But yeah, I was cleaning the house, the flat, because there's just so much clutter everywhere. I feel like, and that's why I'm going to bed late. So I'm gonna say goodbye here because I have a week off. I feel like by now everyone must know how much I love not working. And like I said, I do love my job, but I also love just like not working. So yeah. So I have a week off tomorrow and starting tomorrow, Sunday. And Dinny and Frankie will be here in the morning for banana bread and brunch and coffee. So I'm going to bake some banana bread tomorrow for them because they love it. They think my banana bread is pretty good. Just saying. Anyways, so I'm going to wrap up this vlog for Feb here and then pick up the camera again tomorrow and vlog for my week off. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. Again, apologies is ending on crappy quality. But if you've enjoyed watching, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. I hope you have everything you want. I hope you get everything you want. I don't think that's a good thing, but what you truly want, you know? And